That's not true.
Oh,
They're
well,
sort of they're
that
sort of like elves, so they're just
that just looks like.
Yeah, they're usually genderless, more or less.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Well,
true.
they kind of look genderless.
So, reaction.
Uh,
That's
As a
good,
reaction,
eh?
It's actually a really good picture, I might say.
that's Nightcrawler.
I know, but it works really well. It just doesn't have the hair color I want.
I actually have some pictures of genocide.
You have
Unfortunately, I
one,
can't post
alright.
pictures in Roll20. Why can't I post? God damn it, Roll20.
Uh, I don't think I actually have any sort of clue what the heck a genocide is.
Yeah. Probably not, since you've grown on the streets.
Yep.
So, you're just looking at a oddly
Blue.
colored creature.
What's wrong with his skin?
What's wrong with yours? I like my skin. It blends in when I'm in the water, at least.
Right. This is going to be a long week.
Isn't this marvelous? So many new friends.
Yeah, I guess it
First,
is.
first I met the Demon Rock, then I met Serena, and now I'm meeting Harry.
I seriously heard eating.
Let's hope not.
Not quite yet. Maybe if I'm very hungry and there's no more vegetation around.
I'm Ulharos, by the way.
He's Harry.
I extend a hand to Selena, who I know as Serena because the Minotaur keeps saying.
Yes.
Yeah, says Serena, actually. Probably should switch that name again.
Yeah. Let me just. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That should do it.
There we go.
Yes. She is going to accept the hand and give a gingerly handshake. Pleased to meet you. I think. What the heck happened up there?
In the hut?
Well, yes, obviously.
Well, that's easy. I drowned him and now he's our friend.
Not totally true, but yeah, he helped me out.
By drowning him. That is my story and that's
Right. She makes a mental note not to let him, perform any medical services on her. And where are you headed then?
Oh, he's coming with us.
Yeah,
May
I
I
was
ask
headed
why?
here.
Because he
Yeah.
doesn't know where he's going, and neither do I. So you get to meet both of us. Come on, fearsome leader, it will be fun.
There's
Does
some leader.
he eat food, like we do, or is it like Tears of Forsaken Orphans?
Where would you find
Um,
forsaken orphans around
Food,
here?
food is fine.
Okay, just checking, He sort of looks like he's not from here.
Oh, you're right.
And
Well, just making sure that we are not leading him into some place where he can't find food, and then he will die on us. Also, that also does mean that we are going to need more rations. Did the witch or crone or whatever actually give you extra food?
Sure, why not? 4 days.
Okay.
Water and 4 days for the both of them.
You get like a bag of cookies and a jug of tea.
Yep. Gotta get those carbs, son.
That's all she knows how to make.
Yep. Halfway through, we realize they're not chocolate chip but raisins, and then we have to burn them. But anyway,
chocolate chips. These are raisins.
precisely. Why do bad things happen to good people? Why?
Oh, I love it.
Right. Fine. Yes, Big Blue is coming with us. Great. Let's just press on. I really want to get out of this jungle. She says as she, pulls off even more twigs from her hair and struggles with one that has, clumped rather horribly.
That sucks. I know that feeling.
Out of the jungle we go, for I need more ale.
Alright. Back to the overland map.
Hooray!
So, you keep going north. You were there. As a nice, you do see, if you are interested, there is a interesting looking swamp to the west, but I assume that nobody cares shit about a swamp.
I mean, if you say there's an interesting looking swamp,
It's kind of an oxymoron.
I mean, it has to be like neon pink and glowing and have like disco balls growing out of it or
Well,
something to be, an interesting looking swamp.
More like you've been
Yeah, well,
traveling
swamp.
in a jungle so far that even anything is interesting.
We have gone pretty far to find a swamp interesting.
How
If this was Dark Heresy, we would be getting so many insanity checks by this point.
You've been on like
It
3
was
weeks
in
on this
swamp.
goddamn island, so you've been going kinda crazy in the middle of this jungle, so anything is literally better than the jungle.
Can't stand the green.
Madness checks ahoy.
Yeah. Selena is really starting to lose it.
And travel another day, and another day, and this time,
During which we are going to have a, again, slight discussion with the genocide. Harry the genocide. About
That's a good name.
yes. About what he is, where he comes from, and what the fuck is he doing here.
Well, what he is a genasi. Genasi, however you like to say it.
I like to pronounce it genocide.
A genocide. Basically, when a humanoid and an elemental love each other very, very much, they get together and they make one of these. They order a box from IKEA. They make one. What were the other two questions? What he's doing here and how we got here? What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. What he is, how did he get here, and you know, what the fuck is he doing?
I got here by finding a portal on the elemental plane of water, jumping into it, and luckily ending up on the material plane. But that's all explained in vague terminology.
Wait.
Misa jumpa into the bigger pool,
Or like,
and then
Well-
Misa arrive here.
well, I heard about
Okay.
these portals. And what he's doing here is getting away. Needs
From
to leave.
whom?
Not whom, but what? The plane of water just wasn't. People didn't like him very much there, and
Was it too wet?
I mean a little bit. Sometimes it's nice to breathe air, but it's really hard.
Right. She's probably going to just put this all under jungle fever and, you know, general malaria-ridden madness.
When you get to Stormreach, he's just going to disappear.
Maybe.
Mm. So far, she is like, I don't know, 30% sure that the man cow is insane, and with the blue guy, even more so. Although she's also starting to question her own sanity at this point.
Our main character, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Yeah, that seems fair.
I mean, she doesn't know what the Genasi is, so as far as she is concerned, he could be just a figment of her imagination.
So, as you have traveled for a couple of days and chatting up and getting to know each other, in the distance towards east, you see a gigantic pyramid. With an fire coming from the top of it.
That looks so cool.
I don't know if I like do that
Does it-
very much.
Is it a black flame, like an, I don't know, ebon
Ebon color.
flame?
Yes.
So it's sort of a darkish,
Hmm.
very dark brown, like a tropical wood. I'm gonna say like ebony, maybe.
Yes,
And
like a je ne
oddly
sais
enough,
quoi.
it's not burning down the forest.
Aw,
Also, is
well,
this by any chance a pyramid?
yes. Sort of a ziggurat sort of construction. One could almost call it a pyramid.
Indeed, and it has a sort of blackish flame on top.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna go with it's not quite carbon, maybe like ebon.
So we're probably looking at Zantashk, right? That's what's going on.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I
yes.
think that's fair to say.
And the thing
We
around it
wandered
remains-
way to the right. I mean east.
Yeah, I didn't tell you, but I need you the guys to actually roll nature to navigate. So now you're in the middle of the lava pit. Have fun. Yeah.
nature to quote unquote accidentally guide us to the pyramid.
Roll nature to differentiate hot lava from moist jungle floor.
but
Natural one. oh.
No, let's go.
Not great, but I might be able to differentiate.
But yes, let's go back to the. So you're at the side of the river, and you see this.
There we go. There's the nature check that we wanted.
I didn't want a nature check. I was just joking about that. But yes, you're at the edge of the river and see this pyramid that has the ebony's flame on it. And any reaction? Or
Guys?
Other than, whoa, that's wiki cool.
That's not where
Guys.
we're going, is it?
It's not yet. That looks wicked cool. Let's go there.
I would have to, probably take a minute to get my bearings. Like, no, this shouldn't be right.
Listen,
Probably taking a wrong turn here somewhere.
if you want to know where we are, let's climb the pyramid and look from on top.
But there's
We'll
a
have the
flame.
best
There's a flame on the
vantage-
top.
Well, you're made of water. You can douse that flame.
No, I can't. That's not how
I
it works.
I can heal you from the burns. It's fine. But you'll have the best vantage point anywhere in this jungle.
I looked at Serena.
We
Having
really
those-
should be heading that away, and I roll around a moment and then point, hopefully, towards north.
I'm glad we talked about this. And he walks towards the pyramid.
Somehow I imagine both of Kairis and Harry just looking at Serena with those anime sparkling eyes and going like, come on.
Come on, Serena-chan, it will be fun!
Exactly.
Yes, Selena Senpai. Notice me.
Yes. And she will have to do, also, in honor of the anime thing, she will have to give a deep sigh and then go and tend to the man-children.
Are you Daijobu? Are you feeling kimochi?
Too many anime.
The animeing intensifies.
Yes.
So it's agreed that you go towards the temple.
Can I roll a constitution check against the plot hook?
It's not really a plot hook.
Can I also?
It's just a goddamn side quest
Constitution save!
against the same.
17 out of 17. Excellent.
Too bad
Let's
the
see,
DC
what
was
does
50.
Harry- What does Harry the Genocide roll?
Where is it? All right, I'm going.
Ah, damn, I guess we're hooked.
Peer pressure.
I guess we're hooked.
And let's follow the yellow brick road to the palace.
Alright,
Or
we won't be
Ebon
going
Way.
too much longer. I'm only having one thing to do this session because we're waiting for the paladin to join us. But yes, crossing the river, the last
great.
puzzle of the game.
TPK inbound.
I can totally swim, and it's just TPK.
Yep.
So, you go towards the west, towards the pyramid, being interested by the interesting flame. Yes.
The interesting
Drawn
part
like
is the
moths to a flame.
How far is the river across?
On the map, it's that big, so it's really fucking far.
Yep.
Let's make a raft.
As he begins hammering away at another tree.
Indeed.
Slab,
Alright.
slab.
Any other great ideas?
Serena is going to very, very gingerly and, calmly approach him and then ask, do you remember what happened last time you tried this?
I'm sure this time will be better. This tree looks much bigger.
Right. Let's still assume that, it's being made of the same kind of wood, it's still going to sink. Also, you're making quite of a ruckus.
All right. What's your plan?
Didn't the Mr. Blue say something about him and water being pals?
I can swim. Can you swim?
I can absolutely swim.
Can you swim that distance though?
I
Probably not.
am.
Serena is slightly allergic to water.
I am from a sailor race, essentially.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, basically.
But then again, most sailors back in ye olden days did not know how to swim.
Don't tell him that, you fool!
Yeah, it's D&D. Everybody knows how to do everything.
That is true. Another aspect which I'm not quite fond of in the system.
Even though it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I can do this, and I'll cast.
To be fair, everyone in Dark Heresy can swim, just not very well.
I'll cast this, and I'll freeze. Like a 5-foot cube of water. So
That's
the Hydra just has a big ice cube in it.
almost none of it, but sure.
Instant hit.
You made us an ice raft!
Cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate at your direction.
It's the last one. Freeze the water.
Okay. So
3
5 foot cube of water. I assume that's
One creature
5
can
feet of
go
water. So freezes. So becomes slightly larger. How much is 5 feet in
About 1.5
centimeters?
meters.
1.5 meters by 1.5 meters. Well, that should be pretty buoyant.
I think I could flatten it out even.
It's probably not gonna support your weight if you plan to go on it.
Well, we could probably if he
Besides-
wishes, since he can't drown and he knows how to swim, you basically have one sitting on the rock, or I mean the ice cube, and then use that as a raft while the genocide is paddling us across. And then when we get to the other side, we'll just roll for urine infection or something like that, or sitting on a cold thing for however long it takes to cross the river.
Another thing, it's bloody hot, so wouldn't that melt?
It lasts for an hour.
And I can
The water
recast.
unfreezes in 1 hour.
So yeah,
Marcus, it's magic.
not true.
Yes. Yep. Because it states when it will unfreeze.
So, are you gonna use this? Probably the stupidest plan that I have ever heard to do this.
Yes!
Well, I mean, if the
Well,
If the river
it's
is-
not the
it's rather-
stupidest, but it's the most random that I have heard in a long time.
well, we can't cross the river in any other reasonable way than making a raft. Well, I'll have a perception check. I sort of, would. But the thing is that in a jungle environment, all the humidity will basically make all wood rot rather fast. So there isn't any dry wood to be had. And if you're building something that is not made out of dry wood, then you basically have to make a boat, and that'll take time, and it just
For
And
the-
we have a big ass ice cube.
yeah.
You've
So
been rolling pretty badly for your perceptions lately. Well, not
Yeah.
bad, but
average.
anybody else wanna roll
I mean, that's
perception
spot
for
on average.
stuff?
What are we perceiving? I'll
I
roll it, I guess.
know.
Trying to look for other ways to cross the river with. Basically, dry wood.
To look for a bridge.
Or potentially a better, shallow crossing or something like that.
Yeah.
Fording.
Better ice cube.
Cars?
He is too busy banging his wood.
To be
Beating
fair,
his-
I think it's perception or survival, so...
Let me roll a perception check.
16. I think that passes, actually, to start with
Dun
this.
dun.
As you're taking for a little walk from the spot you're from, seeking for a nice place to cross,
Hauling the massive ice cube in the river.
I mean, I can just do it again, so I'll leave it there.
I'm gonna mind you that the river does look a little bigger than it is on, but you come across this as you're coming from the north. Those rocks are not there. You can ignore those.
So,
We will
a rope.
skip the rocks. We will skip all the rocks.
They're not there.
Guys, I have found a way. There are some rocks.
Aha! You can't see them.
I am
Ah!
blind. I have temporarily become blind, but I still remember where the rocks were. Follow the sound of my soothing, man-deep cow voice.
There. That's what you come across. Let's post your...
Well, so there's a rope.
Yeah, it seems to be some old human-made crossing. It seems that you see an old raft that is quite broken down on the other side of the shore.
Oh, that's just typical.
And an old watchtower and a building further along on the other side. On this side, you see some old fishing gear.
So we have
Uh-huh.
3 donkeys and a raft, and we have to get them all onto the other side of the river. But you can't, put. Well, we have a donkey and a wolf and a dog, and you can't. If the wolf and the sheep go at the same time, then they will
Oh dear,
eat
the
one another.
malaria has
But
gotten
then
hurt.
no, and how many trips and in what order, so that everyone gets to the other side.
Calm down. Calm down, Serena. I think you have malaria.
But hey, you wanted another way to cross it, you found another way to cross it, so there you go. Have fun.
So place ice cube in water, and then use rope to pull yourself across while standing on top of massive ice cube, because
Massive.
No,
a
that would be
massive ice cube in the
Big
middle of a
enough.
jungle.
Yeah,
that would be
bigger
smart.
than any ice cubes you'll find around here.
That would be smart, but there is an alternative. We can attempt to walk along the rope. Said the 500-pound with gear cowman.
How close is the rope to the water?
It's some distance.
As in,
Like,
could you like hold on to it with your arms above your head if you were standing on an ice cube?
a 5 by 5 feet ice cube per se.
Maybe if you were crouching.
Oh, so it's not that high. You could like hold it next to you, like.
On the ice cube. You would have to be really, like, crouching. But yeah, you could do it. Or you could just shimmy across, but some of your body would be in the water.
I want to make a wakeboard out of ice.
The stream isn't, if you're thinking how fast the water is going, it's not really that fast, but still. So, plans. Making a wakeboard.
Big Blue could go and scout ahead and see if there are any piranhas in the river.
A wonderful idea. Clearly, he's also immune against piranhas.
I might be as fast as they are. I'll check it out.
Do you even know
Go-
what piranhas are?
No, I assume
Round
they're
God.
bad though.
Drowned
Actually-
Godspeed, you beautiful blue bastard.
I probably do.
So,
They might not, but
the
I'll look for.
Genocide
threats.
is just gonna swim.
Yeah, I have some speed. I'm just.
Do we at
hop in
this
and look for
point
any
realize
dangers.
that he actually, magical genocide dimensional water is slightly different from, our dimension's water, and he actually just, sinks like a rock.
Maybe.
And almost drowns. And then the bovine has a moment of, introspection about his success with the whole let's drown him. He can't drown. I know this stuff.
Well, he can't drown, but please make me an athletics check there as you're swimming across.
For the current?
Pretty much. Well,
I'm not swimming across. I'm just like looking in the water.
oh, alright. You're still in the shallow end, so yeah. You
Is
see
it clear enough to
something
see anything?
in the water? No, not really. Some fish, but and nothing dangerous.
What? What was it?
Hmm?
Wait, fish and what? You kind of cut out.
You do see some fish, but nothing too dangerous.
Okay, cool. It's fine to me.
There's some fine-looking jungle trout then.
Thrune's just drooling, brain dead, looking at the ground.
So, what do you do?
I want to try to make like a boat shape out of ice.
Well, you can do that. Alright.
Something that someone could put their feet in and pull themselves with a rope.
You cast ice.
Cast ice.
There. There's your ice.
It's a lot of ice, nice.
So, are you just gonna hop on it or put the two
I'll,
guys
I'll
on it?
test it out.
Alright. You test it out, it's magical ice.
Ice.
It's,
Well, that much I knew.
it's slippery. It's ice.
Will it blend though?
Let's
Will
see.
Will it float?
It's It seems to be floating at least on the shallow end.
It will float anywhere if it is not touching the bottom, and if it is floating, then it is not touching the bottom.
So, what do you do?
Well, I'm ready when you guys are.
Well, let's surf the ice cube and get this over with. I have another session to attend to.
Okay,
Surf ho!
both of you jump on the ice cube.
One at a time, still, you know.
Oh, alright. Oh god, there's two blue guys.
Whoa, what happened?
Go
They
on.
duplicate.
Oh,
There we go. So, Mr. Freeze jumps into the water and pretty much pushes the ice while Felicia is holding on to the rope, right?
Yep, pretty much something like that.
Alright.
Are you going to make ice puns? Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The ice age. Which is not even scientifically true.
I'm going to need
you need to chill out with these ice puns.
Yes.
athletics from Harry and what
Thanks.
would be a good grip? I guess athletics from Felicia.
Alright.
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 I am rolling 10s all the time.
You do head quite some distance into the water. You manage to get across here, and you start to having a lot of troubles getting forward. As Felicia is having, Serena is having lots difficulties staying on.
Could we hurry along? My hands are getting really tired.
So,
I guess we'll keep going. Do we have any other choice?
Well, not really. We're halfway, so it's basically, you know.
It's do or die.
yeah, the only
Yeah.
way here is, it's a pretty much skill check, and that was one fail, so if you fail again, you...
Woohoo!
Oh yeah,
So-
I didn't. I couldn't say anything. You just heard boop, 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 boop from the water.
So,
So, another rolls.
come on, athletics.
Oh, good.
I am nothing if not consistent.
This time, sadly, the fish guy, Genasa, is having trouble swimming.
He
I'm
is
having trouble-
drowning.
I'm having trouble pushing the boat, huh?
As Serena is still trying her hardest, stay on. Now she's like on her belly, down on the ice, just hugging it, being like, "No, please!"
Digging my claws into the ice. Ah! No, not the water, not the water, not the water!
One more.
One more. Let's roll above 10, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
fudgicles.
As you
You
start,
were supposed to roll
Hey.
first! You were supposed to roll first!
I did, and I got better.
you manage to push the boat a little while until Serena's grip just completely fails, and she's now in the water. What do you do?
Ay, ay, ay.
I splash and panic.
I'll try to. Does she look like she can swim? Right now, it doesn't sound like it.
Roll athletics to see if you can swim.
Let's roll athletics.
She can swim.
She is panicking, and somehow that is keeping her afloat. Ah, I'm drowning! I'm drowning! No, you're not. Oh, right.
You can stand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be pretty pretty hilarious. We're actually
5
already
foot
like,
deep river.
we're like, I'm gonna drown. Oh, right, it's like 2 feet deep.
So,
Huh.
you're still panicking though, so you're not really moving forward.
I guess I'll just try to keep her afloat.
Alright? I assume eventually even Serena realizes that you're not drowning doing this pedaling motion that you're doing. Accidentally.
Excellent. So, seeing as it's probably pretty impossible to remount onto the slippery ice cube, I guess the only option is to, continue swimming across and hope that the water spirit genocide Harry person thingamabob can keep her from drowning.
Alright, one last check, and to see if you fail.
You said that the last time.
Yeah, true. But I
Alright.
lied.
Oh.
He's
I'm
not
so heavy.
swimming anywhere.
You're making a lot of athletics checks.
Serena,
Flip
you
scare.
managed to swim ashore, and you take a look back, and the Janasa is having the worst cramp ever, and just having the worst time in the water.
Hey Marcus, how many athletics checks should I make?
I don't know, depends how many times you succeed.
Once she gets to the shore, she is going to shake off like, a dog or something like that. Oh,
Pretty
God,
sure it's
get it off
once.
me, get it off me.
The
I'm just gonna
cowman,
stretch out this cramp that she gave me, and I'll try to swim back.
the cowman being feeling like he's left out, jumps into the water and starts swimming towards the Janasai.
Was he doing just fine?
Yeah, he's doing really fine.
All right, I'll just swim to the other end then.
As you come across the... Kairos comes across the cramp having Genocide having trouble swimming.
While he swims past, he's going to
Well,
slap
I'm
him.
underwater currently.
Well,
Alright, never mind then.
Well,
I can
sure
breathe
that you
now.
can still see him, but...
Sorry to interrupt, but are we, is my continued presence required for this
no,
session?
No, you can go.
Okay,
Hopefully have
thank
fun.
you. Good that we got this thing, again moving. See you tomorrow.
See ya.
So,
If I can see you, I'm going to, while I swim, cast Healing Word on you. To hopefully heal your cramp.
Feel my cramp.
Hey now, it looks to me like you're hurt. Just because you're not hurt mechanically.
Yeah, she's heavier than she looks.
alright. You heal him.
Do I feel better?
Yes. Not quite sure how much it heals in this system, but
D4
D4 plus 2.
Yeah, plus modifier.
you're feeling much better now.
Oh, cool. I'll just swim to the other side then.
Alright. Let's see. Both of you athletics checks and see how badly you drown.
Do I really have to? I mean, I have a swimming speed. I should just be able to do it. It's like walking to me.
It's pretty much to see if you can. Really. I guess. No, you do. It's just speed that you can make when you make your check. Yeah. I think so.
Okay, great. See? I have a 40-foot speed in the water.
Oh, how are you throwing so badly? Oh well.
How does the thing that cannot drown?
Well, he can't drown. He can fucking walk across the ocean floor if he wants to.
What is
I'll
that
just
may
do
never
that.
die?
Are you just gonna do that?
Fine, I'll just crawl across the ocean floor. I won't swim. I'll use my land speed.
I'm sure that I have these rules completely wrong because you have swimming
Don't you have
speed.
swim speed?
Yeah, I have a swim speed. That means I can swim
Yeah,
without.
That means you don't need to roll athletics at all.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no shit.
I understood it for helping Serena because I'm helping someone else, but on my own I can just do it.
Ah, alright. Because I'm
don't
not
need to do
thinking of a
athletics.
different
I-
system,
I
but
speed.
even in some systems, like fish creatures do need to like roll athletics to see how well they swim and. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm just gonna say with eventually, you manage to get across. Well, you do. Kairis.
How many more checks do I have to make?
You only made one and then you stopped to heal him, so that
Yes.
technically counts as a stopping.
Oh no, healing word is a bonus action.
Alright.
Unlike Cure Wounds, which is with full action.
Alright.
But do tell me, do I have to keep making athletics checks?
One more with a DC of. Well.
Hey, I made the DC.
That means he gets it. It's good.
That's
It's
good.
good.
So, you managed to all get across shore with, for some reason, the Chinasai having little trouble in the water.
Because I had to push that lady.
She's fat. I mean, what? So, unless you two wanna do something at the end of the session, we're gonna call it here.
I don't think so.
So, you just gonna try yourself off in the ruins of this old building here, and that's where we're gonna call it.